This is a video of a 2025 paddle of the Shields Lane or 9800 South to 7800 South section of the Jordan River in Utah. This is marked as an intermediate section of the river on the Jordan River Commission's water trail map because there are a few issues paddlers should be aware of before paddling it. This section starts at the Shields Lane trailhead at 9800 South in South Jordan and ends at the new 7800 South boat ramp in Midvale. About 1/3 of a mile into the paddle we will see the North Jordan Canal Diversion Dam and the new cement portage takeout boat ramp before it. Of course, it's important to keep a safe distance away from the dam and not get sucked into it. This dam diverts a lot of the river water into the North Jordan Canal on river left or on the west side and lets some water continue in the Jordan River through the dam gates. But when there isn't a lot of water in the river, as in a drought year, sometimes there isn't enough water in the river after the dam for the river to be navigable. So before paddling this river section, it is a good idea to scout the river first to make sure it has enough water after the dam. A good place to check the river out just downstream from the dam is from the paved Jordan River Parkway Trail Bridge over the river near the River Oaks Golf Course Clubhouse. Just make sure that you are checking out the river itself and not the North Jordan Canal just to the west of it. The portage around the North Jordan Canal Diversion Dam now has a nice pair of cement takeout and put-in ramps and a paved portage path between them. The portage is about 1/6 of a mile, which is about the same as one downtown Salt Lake City block. This river section also has a modest little rocky rapid at about 8800 South, but it's usually pretty easy to paddle down it. Otherwise, this is a pretty mellow river section to paddle. Here we are approaching the Little Rocky Rapid at 8800 South with a modest water level. The river here and possibly this rapid may be changing soon when the river is rerouted to go through the restored wetlands at the Big Bend Restoration Project.